Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Thanks for joining me today. Question is, do you want to go shopping? Because I do. There's some things I need. I need to look at the Easter decor in Sostrene Grene and I need some girly things, so let's go.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. You fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away, standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Dreaming
Wow, how pretty.
Summer is ended, the leaves are turning brown. Red and yellow, soon they'll be falling down. Now, I'm not ready, not just yet. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon. Autumn comes too soon. The light that flickers will blow away.
I thought I would show you what I picked up. Okay, first off, I picked up this little milk jug. I didn't actually know that Mary Berry, had done a load of stuff. I don't know who she did it for. I'm presuming it was one of the supermarkets, most probably. But it's really cute. It's got like this dotted embellishment on it, or whatever you call it, and it was £1, so very sweet. I picked up these two heart baskets, £2.50 each, so not the cheapest, I would say, that I've ever found, but heart-shaped baskets are quite hard to find, and you remember in my last one I mentioned how much I loved this one. Oops, sorry, it's not focusing, sorry about that. So I thought, you know what, I'll just I'll pick these two up. To the same, I'm going to hopefully use them in my bedroom, so that's those. Then I picked up some face cream from Holland & Barrett, because the face cream I really love is from Neil's Yard, and it's £75 for a pot of face cream, which is quite a lot. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get the more affordable option, which I tend to always get a pot of Dr. Organics anyway. And that way, if I run out or I just don't feel like I need the really expensive one, then I'll use it. Now, this one is Skin Calm Probiotic Concentrated Cream. And it's for dry, stressed, problem skin. So I've got quite dry skin. So I kind of thought that would be really good for me. And I also picked up this one as they had a deal. Buy one, get one half price, something like that. I got a really good deal on these. This is Weleda Skin Food Face Care Nourishing Night Cream. Organic Sacha Itchy Oil. I can't even say that. Organic oil in it as well. So there we go. And a hand cream that won't irritate me because it's non-scented. So I picked up those. Then I picked up a book from the charity shop, although not that much cheaper than buying it new. But the description on the back sounded really good, and it's a thriller. I'm really into crime, thriller, horror. And I haven't read anything from this author before, A Stranger on the Beach, and I think it's about a married couple that have an affair, so that will be interesting. I picked up a gift card. Also, I didn't realise that Primark, or the Primark near me, has now got a makeup section with Catrice and Essence in, and I believe they're American brands, and if anybody loves their makeup, you might watch Tati Westbrook, and Tati recommends amazing makeup options. I love my makeup, although I'm really like, I want to be toxic free and I want to be like, you know, clean ingredient and everything. I still use a lot of makeup, and you just can't really buy toxic free makeup that works. It just doesn't really exist. So I picked up a few bits from there. I got this Essence mascara. I think that's the good one. I just used it and I thought it was really good. And then I don't get my toenails done, so I'll be painting those today with this pink and this glitter one. And I picked up this eyeliner, which also looks really good. So, and I've used it and it's okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. Another charity shop find. This was on the counter. They had a small selection of items that were £1. And I really do love my cake toppers and Christmas cakes. If I make them for anybody, I like to have some spare decorations. So I collect the cake boards and I got a cake topper. So I'll pop that in there. Originally from John Lewis. So I'm sure it would have been more than £1. And then I picked up some stuff from Sostrene Grene. I'll just unpack it and then I'll show you. Okay, so last year they had a range of Easter decor and I actually picked up quite a few things. But there was also things I didn't get. Sorry, I just had a sneezing fit. So this one is a tin Easter egg. This one is like paper. This is another little tin, which is a rabbit shaped one with flowers on the back. These were all literally like a couple of quid. So this was £1.74. This one was £2.88 and that one was £2.18. So nothing that's going to break the bank, but I want to get a really good collection together. So this year, excuse the mess on the table, I might do an Easter decor on the table. So like in the middle, I'll show you. So yeah, check in for like another video and I'll do sort of like some Easter decor. Picked up this utensil. I don't actually know what this is called, to be honest. It's to grease anything with butter or egg wash when you're baking. And I don't have a big one like that. And when I'm doing like an egg wash topping, I've only got a really small brush, so I picked that one up. It's silicone and wood, which means it's non-toxic. And this also is silicone spatula, again, because you can avoid using plastic, then great. You also don't really want to use this too hot, even though it is silicone, because I think when they get hot, more chemicals come out of them. So yeah, it's a bit scary really when you look into it. Anyway, I got some bunting for birthdays because I just want to make a bit more effort when it's our birthdays. And then I picked up, two jumpers from Jules. I'm not really a fashion person, so I'm not going to show you that. But yeah, highly recommend checking them out. They've just been purchased by another department store. And basically it's like they were going to shut down. I think people think they're really expensive when they're actually not. And, you know, obviously if it's not your style, it's not your style. But I definitely recommend checking it out. So I got this pink jumper. Really, it's just really nice and comfortable and smart with a bit of detail on the shoulder blades and a zip up. And then I got a jumper similar to like the Fred Perry Ralph Lauren like jumpers in pink as well. So yeah, I've got a few nice pieces. Now I did pick up a stationery mystery bundle. So this will probably be stuff that like didn't sell that they're trying to get rid of. And you don't know what's in here. And they had a couple of themes. They had travel mystery bundle and they had one stationery one left. So I picked this one. So let's open that together. What's inside? Cute. Okay, so we've got a little notebook with a little pattern on. It says paperwork. Okay, yeah. So it's just like lines. Nice. Yeah, anyone can use that. I could also just keep these for gifts to people as well. Then I've got a thinner one. It says paperwork on it, which has got lines. Okay. I thought I had a pen in here, but unfortunately it doesn't feel like I have. And then I think this one's just plain. Yeah. So they would be really nice gifts for somebody. I'm not sure that I think that that is worth £8 though. I'm not really sure it would be, but you know, I'm guessing you could probably check out how much they are individually. But yeah, I'll probably keep those and maybe gift them for somebody. Okay, so mystery bundle, yeah, not sure it's really worth that, but never mind. I will make use of those items. I'll probably give them to someone in like a Christmas package or, you know, gifting for like Christmas or birthday. I did also, I forgot to show you, picked up this little basket, which is a candle holder, which I thought was really cute, and £2.99 from one of the charity shops as well. I don't really need any more Christmas decor, but I do pick some up whenever I see it, which I probably shouldn't. Now, on the way home, we actually found an antique shop, which we pass a lot, but we just don't get a chance to go in because we're either on a schedule or it's shut. So I'm just going to pop the clips in here now of the antique shop. Very brief look round. It's just a small one-man ran sort of like little shop, and then I'll show you what I brought, so check it out. We've just stopped off near our home to this little antique shop someone's running. Look at all these treasures in here. I can barely move. This is the walkway. We found a plate. Oh, look how old that one is. So cute. Okay, so I'll show you what I purchased. So I picked up 3 items and I spent £30, which I was pretty happy with. I got these sugar tongs. I've been meaning to get some for ages and I just haven't found ones that I particularly like. So, and a lot of them are silver plated. So I'm going to check these out and find out if they're silver plated or if they are real silver. Then I picked up this cake slice, which I think this might be real. I'm not sure again, but it was, it says made in England and it's just really pretty. You can see like all of the markings on it. So pretty. And then I picked up this plate and I was like, oh my God, I love it so much. I think I've got one like it already, but look how pretty it is. So pretty. And it says on the back, Ruskin Ceramic Art Co Limited, Crown Pottery. Yeah, so it looks familiar, but I'm not sure if it's because I've got something like it or I've looked at it before. So I'll do a bit of research and see how old it is as well, and maybe pop it in the comments after the video's posted what I found out about it. But you can see it's slightly dipped, you know, it's got a bit of depth to it, so it means that you can add a salad to it and like the sauce doesn't go everywhere if you've got you know, any liquid on it. So this will be fab in the summer, and I've got some other gorgeous ones that will complement this really nicely. It's clearly like a print, it's not perfect, but do you know what, if it's really old, that kind of makes sense. Luckily, there's no chips on it either, because sometimes you find these and they're damaged. This one looks okay at the moment, so I I need to be really careful with it. But yeah, so that's what I picked up. I hope you enjoyed me showing you what I've bought lately. And yeah, it's just a matter of finding bits and pieces that I'm actually after. But at the moment, the charity shops are they're really quiet. They don't really have very much stuff in them. And secondly, they're really overpriced. You know, there's just so much stuff in them that's like, it's actually the same markup that it was sold for new, or it's more than what it should be for what it is, especially when it comes to clothes, because I think if something doesn't look brand new, you're going to have less life for it. So you should be paying at least half of what it originally cost, or even less than that. But yeah, it's just times have changed, unfortunately. The car boots, I don't think are open near me for a while yet, so I'll still be sort of having a look around the main kind of shops and bringing you some other content. But shopping wise, the thrift hauls, the big thrift hauls, they come car boot season. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, because you can get loads of really great things, but really affordable. Well, I'm hoping anyway. So yeah, out for that in the summertime, if that's what you're following for or subscribed for. I'll be bringing you some garden content soon as well, so I look forward to that. My next video on Sunday will most probably be a bit of an organise and spring reset with me. And I hope you're having a great Sunday, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you next week. Take care, bye.
Summer is ended, the leaves are turning brown. Red and yellow, soon they'll be falling down. Now, I'm not ready, not just yet. I'm not ready for autumn. Autumn comes too soon.